I just thought I'd do this video as I would be quite amusing. Sat here, it's uh it's a Sunday and the servers aren't working. They've not been working now for a few hours, and this comes after TC celebrated 1 million players. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you really? Genuinely, put in the comments below, are you surprised the servers aren't working for Gears of War Reloaded? You might say, oh man, it's just a few hours. It's just a few days. It's just 10 minutes. It's just this. But look, what happened with the Gears 5 launch? What happened? The game toppled Fortnite in terms of players. And then the EU servers didn't work the whole time. And eventually people quit. What's happened today? It's the first weekend that Gears Reloaded is out. It's a Sunday. People want to play. They might have been working 9 to 5 Monday, Friday. Saturday they're doing errands. Sunday, it's time to play. And what's happened? It's not working. The servers aren't working and we can't get in any games. At first, I was like, oh, there's no way I've been banned, guys. There's no way. Got my friend to try. No, we couldn't search. Servers have been down now for a good couple of hours, so I've given up for the night. So I won't be playing for the rest of the evening. And so that's my Sunday gaming session of Gears. I think it's a bit disappointing. I'll be real with you. I see people on Twitch. I've been watching them. They've been scrimming, commentating, doing tournaments. I mean, I don't want to tell people to knock the enjoyment on the head because people enjoy what they want. And if they want to host tournaments, then you host tournaments. But I feel like a little bit, I don't know, I just feel like, are we really already playing tournaments on this game? And I'll tell you a funny story if you want to know a funny story for the day. There was a guy on Twitter who booked out a venue to host a big LAN event in January, and he was booking hotels and he was trying to get people to come to the event. It was all done. He gets Gears Reloaded and he's just found out that at the moment there is no LAN support, so you can't play the game LAN. I had a person in the comments, Terry, if you know who you are, shout out Terry, and he said that one of the reasons he bought the game was to play cross-play PC. It was advertised. Local co-op PC was one of the reasons, and that's not in the game either. I mean, we can nitpick. Shall we nitpick whilst we're here? We're having a bit of a laugh. Now, overall, these things don't really matter, but they kind of do, don't they? If we go into this, I'm kind of wary what to click and what I'm going to reveal here because of my gamer tag, but there's no option for me to change the amount of time the text box is on screen. If anyone's seen this, you have this enormous text box on screen, and depending on what game mode you're playing, seems to affect the length of it. It's like sometimes it lasts for the round, sometimes it lasts for a couple of minutes, and it just doesn't disappear. And so if anybody's saying anything a bit rude or just obnoxiously spamming it, there's nothing you can do. I'm playing a game, and if I go on it, I can see a list of servers, but from what I can see, I can't pick them. You've got problems with matchmaking, and here's the thing: the old system did have host, but everyone's got modern connections now. But I understand people don't like host, but for situations like this, it's great, isn't it? You could still be playing. There's no real way to search for private games, so being able to create your own game, yes, it's possible, but then you have to invite people, so people just can't join. So there's no community feel. This menu screen we're looking at right now, although very, very nice, it's not a Gears 1 menu screen, is it? It's not the fiery red and black. So yeah, the servers are down. I guess I'm packing up for the evening. We'll try again next time. Can't see the ping I'm playing on. Last night, I'm pretty sure everybody was teleporting everywhere, and I don't know what ping I'm playing on. And I even saw Shadows point this out in a beta video. He was like, listen, it's actually not very fun when you're playing against people that lag because they slide everywhere, so can you put us on the right server or at least let us choose or, see our ping? Yeah, that's not a thing. And then I think about the little things, you know, I didn't play Gears 4 really, but, you know, because I've been involved in the discussion aspect of Gears of War, obviously I've picked up on some things. And I remember people used to tell me, I wish you could have a Locust loadout and a Cog loadout. You know, so when I'm Locust, whatever, I've got my red guns, and when I'm Cog, I've got, I don't know, Baird with some green guns or something like that. You can't do that either. It feels, this is the first Gears that feels dated, and not because it's an old game. That's not why it feels dated. It just feels very jank. And again, I hate to keep bringing it up, guys, because, you know, I'm sure at some point maybe it gets changed, or maybe it doesn't, and TC just run away and just do no communication as always. But how do I word this? Like, they just don't talk, do they? They don't patch things and they don't talk. And I have played games on communities where, you know, if a server goes down on Path of Exile, it's just immediately tweeted about. Hey, we're really sorry the servers have gone down. Gears of War have tweeted nothing. The last tweet we can see was, come and listen to this Spotify playlist, and then on August 29th, don't see anything. We do finally have a tweet here, I can see. Here is the tweet. We can dig it up. But again, it's on a Gears community page. I don't know if this is the official. Not sure. But the official Gears, you know, they're tweeting this out on a random account with 20k followers. Why not just put this on the main thing? You know why? Because they don't want to tarnish the reputation. It's all some sort of weird, strange front at Gears. I don't know why it is this way, but it's like they don't want to, you know, GGG would just tweet on their main account and be like, sorry lads, the servers are down, we're going to fix on it. And everyone will go, oh, thank you. After digging around here, I've found that there's some Gears community page, which I'm guessing was TC Serras or something back in the day. It says, we're aware of some matchmaking issues and working on a fix. The top comment here, fix the Nasher one-shot down, it's ruining my online experience. Team balance is definitely required. There seems to be no skill-based matchmaking. I can't play the mode I want in ranked. On noobs are getting crushed and insta-quitting. Games are revolving doors. Hit detection seems to be pretty poor. Next tweet, revert Nasher damage, add a ping in scoreboard, remove quick look R3 with alt, fix the teleporting issue when you left trigger somebody. Can somebody put the gas pedal on this update? It's a beautiful Sunday and I can't play the game. Please add alt cover, fix the Nasher. Gears 5 options for mouse and keyboard should be added to the game. You're aware of these matchmaking issues, but what about all the other issues? You are not discussing these. How many times are we going to have this problem? Honestly, it's no excuse in 2025. How have you tried turning it on and off again? How is this even happening? And this is the thing, right? This is the thing. It looks like you're just bashing a company unfairly. It's a launch with lots of moving parts. You have crossplay, PC, handheld, Xbox, Steam, PlayStation. And, you know, I'm an honest and fair person and I can sit here and say, yeah, that's very difficult, you know, to get all that working. But I always just look at it from an end user perspective. What's the end user experience here? It could literally be, think about this. This is a possibility. Somebody heard about Gears 5, played a few hours of it when they downloaded it on Game Pass, and then the servers tanked for a week and they gave up on the game. They hear Gears Reloaded is coming out. They've heard there's been a beta. They haven't jumped into it. They've downloaded it. They've got off work on the weekend and the servers are down. It's a possibility. I'm sure somebody has experienced that. And yes, you can come up with all the rhymes and reasons for it, but it is frustrating for players. There is a lot of features totally missing. I've seen videos of chat. If you want to chat on a PC, on an Xbox, you have to go into the menus, and then you have to click to type, and then even if you've got a keyboard, you have to go through menus, and like always. And I don't want to be the guy that bangs on about this, because ultimately it doesn't really matter. It's like they're just it's like bare minimum. Are you telling me that nobody at TC sat down and played that game and thought to themselves, I wish I could see what my ping is? Nobody thought that ever. No, nobody thought, why is this text box on screen? When I'm playing in a game and a guy is talking, I can see the scoreboard. From my experience, I can't find a way to press tab, go into the scoreboard and mute the guy. Maybe it's some game bar thing, maybe it's a third-party app, I don't know. But the end user experience is, this is really annoying. This guy's blasting fucking music or breathing heavy into his mic and I can't hear shit. And I can't change the volume. Settings options, voice volume is basically, it's on or it's off. So yeah. Gears Reloaded servers aren't working. Surprise, surprise. Like Cilla Black said, surprise, surprise, to nobody's surprise. So, it's been a few more days since we last spoke about Gears. We'll use this place/platform as somewhere for you to speak openly. How are you feeling about the game now? Because now we've got over the shock of the one-shot down shotgun, right? We've got over it. Maybe some of you have adjusted to it and like it. Maybe some of you don't like it. Let me know in the comments below. Also, big shout out. After 1,000,000 years on this channel, apparently we made it to 13,000 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing. Obviously that goes without saying, but appreciate it, because to be honest, nobody ever subscribes to this channel. It's kind of dead. So it's always nice to see a bit of life on the channel, even if it's short-lived. And I hope you've enjoyed the discussions too.